Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony Six Morning Show. I'm Tony T with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, giving live free picks for today's card. And today's show will have picks for you from, well, it's the 15-game card from Major League Baseball. Well, if we get any WNBA cappers, well, we'll have those for you. If not, you'll have to check out our YouTube channel. We have several picks there for you. Guys, before we get started, just want to make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate that. And that thumbs up will help us build our audience. So let's say hello to Sean and get right to the picks, as we don't mess around here on the Tony's Picks Morning Show. Sean, what's happening?
How much? Braves run line winner last night. I did have the Ravens loser. What is this defense? I thought it'd be an over for sure. I was expecting the score to be flipped. And of course, again, I like Lamar. I don't know how he choked, considering was he for the free safety on that pass on 4th and 2 at the 50-yard line? I don't understand how you put up 30 points. Again, garbage points at the end there, but can the defense do something here? What? And hats off to the Lions. I was not a believer with the new coordinators. Like a little struggle to start. But no, 2 back-to-back monster games there for the offense. Good for them. Although I think it kind of helps my Ravens pick for Sunday. You get embarrassed like that at home. I think you're be good. They're still favored 2.5 on the road here versus the Chiefs this week. So,
all right, the Chiefs. Yeah, that's right. It's going to be a tough stop for both teams there. Chiefs, haven't had a real tough schedule out of the gate. Yeah, you can't knock Lamar, but scoring 40 points, putting up 30 points in losses. I mean, you can't look at the quarterback there for sure. Alnitos, good morning. How you doing?
Yeah, doing pretty good. Well, we got that shootout, I guess everyone was expecting yesterday. Definitely didn't disappoint there. But I was on the Lions, unfortunately. Yeah, gave it back in the MLB there. Seem to be splitting my sports lately. Even hard to hit in all sports. So still just lost my first prop as well. I had despite all the shootouts, I had Jared Goff over 1.5 passing touchdowns was what I landed on, and it was a lot of rushing touchdowns, I guess, for the Lions yesterday. But hey, still was on the Lions. Obviously, that was our big play of the day. So glad that came through for us, and we'd look to keep it rolling here in the NFL, and obviously looking for that bounce back in the MLB.
Yeah, if I just had a single play, I was on the over on the Ravens. Good thing I didn't touch baseball, because I would have been on the wrong side of every one of them there. So no doubt, the Giants pretty much blew their wild card chances. Padres gonna make Chicago sweat for home field in the wild card round. Remember, the Padres now own the tiebreaker on the Cubs. So if they finish tied, that means the Padres would host the wild card round against the Cubs. So and of course, there's a lot going on as well with Arizona getting in the wild card mix. We'll get to the games here. So lots of great drama here as we close the season. So it's not going to be a boring week in baseball. I can tell you that right now. Sunday should be interesting to see what's to be settled. We got a big matchup here with Detroit, Cleveland, and so forth. But we'll get to the games here. Let's see if there's any issues here with the pitching. It looks like Johan Oviedo will get the start for Pittsburgh today, taking on Singer in Cincinnati. Big game for the Reds there. They are in the wild card spot right now over the Mets. And what else do we have here? Let's see, any other changes? No, does it look so far? Looks so far so good. Yep, it was Patrick Corbin yesterday afternoon was announced as a starter for Texas as they host Minnesota. Texas pretty much nearly out of it, and now they've had it rough. Maybe they're going to. I'm showing Sam Aldegheri for the Angels. Maybe they'll use him. We've seen his name a lot, but haven't seen him in the action from him. But Sandy Aldegheri looking to start for the Angels. Why not? We don't need to see any more Caden Dana as the host the KC there. We'll see if we have any other changes here. Bruce Zimmerman will get the start from Milwaukee today. Coming back from the minors, hasn't pitched in Major League Baseball for a couple of seasons. Brewers still have work to do. They're trying to clinch. I think the magic number is 3 to clinch the number 1 seed because they own the tiebreaker over the Phillies. So still something to play for Milwaukee. We know the Padres are trying to catch the Cubs to get home field in that wild card game there. Let's see what else we have. But looks like we got all pitching set up. I don't see any. I see just a 40% chance of rain in Wrigley. Wind blowing in there. Just take note, wind blowing in Wrigley about 11 miles per hour. 33% chance of rain for the Yankee game. and 36% chance of rain in Baltimore. If it's not over 50%, I don't consider it to be real serious conditions there. So let's get to the games to start it off here. We got Rays and the Orioles. We got the Rays here favored $1.13, total 8.5. Pirates and Reds. The Reds home favorites $1.58, total 8.5. Tigers and Guardians, the big one. Guardians a game behind Detroit there, and also in the wild card running there with Houston. Houston about even up there with the Guardians, one game behind Detroit. Here we got Detroit $1.55, total 6.5. The sevens are gone there. Marlins and Phillies. Here we've got the Phillies 223, total 8. And the White Sox and Yankees. Yankees 215, total of 9, trying to chase the Blue Jays to get that division. We start here with Sean.
Rays and O's playing out the string to see who's in last place. I look at the over there, right? Not good teams. Over 8.5. The Reds a 165. I can't lay 165, but I'd say run line, right? I got one game up today. This is crazy time here. Just because the team has to win doesn't mean they're going to win. Let's look at the way these teams are collapsing and some are streaking. I'll go Reds run line here plus 130. Tigers, Guardian. I mean, Scooble's been aces as bad. He cost me my strikeout prop because of a 2 crap games where he struck out 2 and 3, but he struck out 13, 8, and 9, I think, versus the Tigers versus Cleveland this year. I don't want to lay 160 with a team that can't get out of their own way, but I lean run line there just because he has not choked down the stretch. He's been excellent. So give me a Scooble run line there. I know Guardians need a miracle to over there. I mean, they're not – man, the Tigers lose every single game. So be it. But I'll go run line with the Tigers there. Call me crazy. Phillies, Marlins. Hey, look at this one here, huh? I want to sort of take the Marlins there, but Phillies, I think, get one here at home. What's the again at 220? I'd have to say run line. You know, it's my over 8. Let's go over 8. Who cares? Honestly, I don't care about that game. I didn't bet it. I don't.
Degenerate baseball.
and like the Yankees, there'd be a run line play here. What they're. You got the White Sox. Come on, beat the White Sox. You're supposed to be a good team. Take care of the White Sox. Run line minus 110.
Yep, they've got Blue Jays own a 3-game lead on them when you count the tiebreaker in there. The Blue Jays have the tiebreaker on the Yankees on over to El Ninos.
Yeah, honestly, I hate the price on the Reds, but again, could go -1 on them there. They've been playing well. You said they need this win more than the Pirates do. So why not take a little shot on the Reds -1 there in that one? Yeah, Scooble, I've been backing him most this season, but it's getting hard, as you said. The Tigers just can't get out their own way right now. So do I want to lay any juice with them against what's been the hottest team in baseball? Not necessarily. And Gavin Williams pitching pretty well himself coming into this one. So I'll take a shot here with the Guardians on the money line. Could take him first 5-2. This one could very well be tied going into the 6th. Williams coming in, giving up just 4 earned runs over his last 4 starts, so combined there. So, pitching well. And again, if you can get another solid start, I think we got some value again on what's been the hottest team in the league. And then I think that will wrap it up. Yeah, the total seems a little low there, too. I know these pitchers have been good. I just spoke about, obviously, Scooble's been great all year. Williams coming in hot. But 6.5 seems a little low there in that one. So I may look at the over there.
They're from El Ninos here. Hey, what I think about these games here, I'm going to take Tampa Bay behind Pepio against Kramer. Pepio passed 4 starts, ERA just over 2 on a 1-year expiring contract. Kramer, ERA over 8 over his past 4. The Rays bullpen in the better form. They are 13.80 as a road favorite, -110 or higher, a +3 unit return. And I'll look at Tampa in that spot. Big Al used to mention to me that baseball is an individual sport. It's a pitcher versus hitter. So taking that angle there, Pepio has a lot to pitch for here, looking for that contract next year there. And he's put up some solid numbers, so he's looking at a pretty good contract. So I think it's a very important spot for Pepio, expiring contract. Yeah, I'm going to go under. It looked like Scuball was okay after being removed a start before with that tightness issue. But I would look here at under in the game. Cleveland just a 224 hitting team over his past 30. Scuball past 5 starts, ERA 1.80. Look at Williams over his past 10 starts, ERA 2.22. This is going to play like a playoff game. I think it's going to be a close one there. I like the under in that one. Looking at the Guardians here, really good bullpen over the month. They are 6-1, the under over their past 7 here at home. I like the under in that one. And what else we have here? I like the over here in the Marlins and Phillies. I thought it was a pretty low number. I know it's Ryan Weathers on there, but Miami has been hitting the ball pretty well. Cabrera on the road has an ERA of 4.5. I'm sorry, Cabrera's not in the mound. It's Ryan Weathers, I believe. I
think it's Cabrera. No.
It is Cabrera. Cabrera instead of Weathers, right? Cabrera's going tomorrow. That's right. Yeah, with Cabrera on the mound, I like the over in that one. Marlins here against these home run hitting teams, 14-5 to the over on the road, facing a team that averages 1.25 home runs per game or greater. Phillies 6-1 to the over their past 7 at home. I'll look over there. Yeah, I believe Weathers will be going tomorrow now. So it will be Cabrera in the mound here for this Marlins team. I like that one over. Yeah, I agree with the Yankees. I can only look at run line. They're going to put some pressure here on Toronto. Again, the Yankees have to make up 3 games here to win the division because Toronto owns a 2-game lead on them, but Toronto has the tiebreaker. So that's how it plays out there. All right, let's continue here on the Tony X Morning Show as we continue with baseball. Next games on the block will be Red Sox and Blue Jays. We see the Blue Jays $1.59, total of 8. Nationals and Braves. The Braves $1.84, total of 9. Mets and Cubs and Wrigley. Cubs, they got something to play for. The Mets, we know their situation tied in the wild card, last wild card with the Reds, but the Reds have the tiebreaker. We see the $1.05 on both sides now coming down, total 7.5. Twins and Rangers. It is the Rangers $1.32, total 7.5. We'll end the block with Royals and Angels. It will be Royals $1.50, total of 9. We start here with Sean.
At the under here with Boston and Toronto. I mean, this line tells you, Giolito's having a nice season and is pitching well, and you're still a 160 dog. Man, I think there's more pressure on Toronto. I know Red Sox need to win. Dude, Toronto's got to be feeling a little bit, knowing they have to win these games because they lose here and that's a 2-game lead because the Yanks are playing the White Sox. Let's be honest. The Yanks should take the Yanks, and I need the Yanks to lose a game down the stretch here, but. I think the pressure's on Toronto more than anything right here. But I'd look under the 8. Braves got it done yesterday. I like my guy Waldrop here again. Run lines like even money. You want to do an over again 9? Sure. Oh, the Cubbies and the Mets. What are you doing with this one? The wind's got to be blowing in at the 7.5.
It is blowing in. Yeah, it is.
You got to look at the under. I mean, the Cubbies' offense has been bad since July, and the Mets are Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Jackass. You don't know what you're getting with them. I mean, really.
Yeah, they crush the Padres and get swept by the Nationals. That's as Dr. Jekyll and Hyde as you can get.
We'll go over in Texas with Zebby and Corbin. And, I don't like taking Ragans here, laying a big number, but you know what? Let's do an over. I know Kansas City can't hit, but I'll Gary. I'll get there. Whoever he is, we'll go over. Sure. And Ragans again, just coming back, lost season for him, and that's that, right? That's the last 5 there. There we go.
Last 5 there. Yep, you got the Royals Angels in there. Yep. On over to El Ninos.
Yeah, sorry, I lost my internet there for a second. We're still on the middle block here.
Middle block.
All right, starting at the Red Sox, Blue Jays. Yeah, Giolito. It's tough going up against him. I mean, that's tough, especially laying this kind of juice against him. But I do kind of like this Blue Jays lineup better. I would lean to the Blue Jays -1 here at home. Gausman's been pitching pretty well himself lately too. Otherwise, I would have gone Red Sox or maybe even Red Sox first 5 there with Giolito, which maybe you can still look at. But again, I just like this Blue Jays lineup a little better, and maybe a slight lean to the under there as well. The 8 there, see it juice to the over as well, but I'm leaning under in that game. I like the Braves -1 here. I know. They've been out of it for a while, but hey, they're playing some good baseball. So looks like they're still having some fun running around the bases there. So lean that way, and Waldrop's looked good. So why not have himself another good start here? Braves -1 there. Mets Cubs, maybe a lower scoring one there, maybe under 7.5. With Peterson having a good season, Horton going for Rookie of the Year there. So I think we see a nice little pitchers doing that one. I'll go under 7.5, and we got the Twins Rangers.
Yeah, Twins Rangers in this one.
Yep, I'll go over the 7.5 in that one with Matthews and the Twins bullpen and Corbin. Yeah, again, not my favorite starter, so I think the Twins can get some offense going as well. Go over in that game, and yeah, Royals Angels as well in this one. Not.
Yeah, we might have lost. El Nino's might have frozen there. Frozen ice is cold as ice. No, we lost Sean's sound there.
No, I'm here. I just my.
All right, so it's just El Nino's who's locked in the deep freeze there. All right,
Pull him out. Get rid of that face. He looks like a freak.
Stone cold, ice cold. All right, yeah, I'm gonna look here. Give me the plus here with the Red Sox. I don't like all these celebrations for wild cards. I mean, it's just a wild card. Why do you need to be out there? Oh, there you go. El Nino's made it back. You finished the block already. All right, yeah. I'll take the Red Sox. I mean, the Red Sox bullpen and hitting in the better recent form right now. So I'll look at Boston here. The Red Sox are 21-14 in their past 35 on the road, returning 8 units. Following an off day, Toronto 5-5 at home, losing 1.5 units. I'll look at Boston in that spot. Give me the Cubbies. I like Horton a lot. Peterson has been hammered here. Past 5 starts, ERA of 9. Horton, his past 10 starts, ERA of just over 1. New York bullpen on the road, ERA near 5. Mets are 10-22 as a road dog of even money or higher, losing 10.5 units. As a home fave of -10 or higher, the Cubs this year 43-23, returning 7 units. The Cubs have something to play for because they're trying to tie up home field. They lost the tiebreaker with the Padres, so they have to finish ahead of the Padres to have home field in that wild card game. So wild card series. So I'll take the Cubs there in that one. And let's see, that's about all I have. These other games are just I do not trust Texas after getting swept like that. They're pretty much out of the picture. I think they can be eliminated today, and KC pretty much too. So stay away from those. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Morning Show as we continue on. Brewers and Padres. Of course, Padres trying to chase the Cubs down. Brewers magic number 3 for the number 1 seed. Here we've got the Padres here, $1.08, total 8.5. We go Dodgers and D-backs. The Dodgers very close to clinching the top seed here. I'm sorry, the NL West. We have LA $1.52, total of 9. Rockies, and we finally got a line here. Rockies and Mariners. We got the Mariners here, $2.53. The total coming at 8. Cardinals and Giants. Giants pretty much dead team walking. Giants here, $1.88, total 7.5. The Cardinals have now gotten tied with the Giants there. Astros, Athletics, a lot to play for Houston. That's $1.05 on both sides, total of 10. As Houston is tied with the Cleveland Guardians in that final wild card spot, but Cleveland has the tiebreaker. On over to Sean.
Yeah, let's. I'll take the. You know what? Can I get an A's minus a run and a half plus 175, 180? I'll take the A's run line there. I think Houston. Again, the pitching has finally caught up with them. It's been a patchwork unit all season long. Man, I know the Giants are toast, but Webb at home, I'll take them run line again plus 110. Rockies, Mariners. Let's go Mariners. What do you minus 110? Cal Railline. Let's go. I need what, 5 homers to break the record here? Let's go against the Rockies.
Yeah. Three up on Houston. 3 up on Houston with 6 to play, and they own the tiebreaker, so they're 4 up on Houston for the division. So
Ohtani on the hill versus Beef Fatty. How about an over 9 there? We'll go over 9. No piece of runs. There you go. There you go. Right. And Brewers Padres, I'd have to do the Padres. I think the Brewers bringing up a 4A guy today. AAA. This is a 4+ guy here. Lifetime minor league guy. Hasn't pitched in majors in 2 years?
Yeah, 2023.
Yeah. And he always, forget it. Give me the Padres here.
There we go. From
Sean. This is freaking. Let's move on. Let's the cross, please.
September baseball. There we go. Grinding it through here. On over to El Nino's.
Yeah, I agree with the over in the Dodgers Diamondbacks game. Both these starters coming off very impressive starts, but I think we see some runs sooner or later in this game, so I'll go over 9 there. I'll go over with the Brewers Padres as well, over 8.5 there. Again, as you said, Zimmerman and Vasquez can give it up as well. So, 8.5 is juiced. I wouldn't mind laying the 9 there. Going over the 9. Giants just way overpriced there. I was on them yesterday. That was pretty disappointing. I think the value is on the Cardinals. Honestly, I don't have any action on it as of right now. Maybe have play for.
From El Nino's. Looks like he got frozen again, El Nino's. All right, I'll tell you what I think here of these games. I like Arizona at the plus price here. Arizona's right in there. If the Reds and Mets slip, I think Arizona's like a game behind everybody. So they're in it as far as I'm concerned. Arizona here is a home dog of even money or higher. They're 11-6 as a home dog, returning 6.5 units. LA 247 batting average on the road. D-backs hitting 258 at home. An injury that's under the radar here. I know not a whole lot of people are talking about. This is a big concern is Will Smith. They think he might have a hairline fracture on his non-throwing arm. And that's a massive injury that's really underreported here is Will Smith. And there's talk that he may even miss the postseason. Dodgers have been utilizing a backup catcher here. So that's a concern here for me. Fat at home, ERA just over 3, both bullpens in poor recent form. Dodgers here against these home run hitting teams in their past 9 against these teams that average 1.25 home runs per game or greater. They're 2-7, losing 10 units. So I can only look at Arizona here at that plus price. There, I like the over. I agree with JM in the chat. I like the over there with the Brewers and Padres. Zimmerman's a minor leaguer there. Milwaukee is hitting a little bit, so is the Padres. And Vasquez is the reason why they don't trust Vasquez is the guy just pitches. The guy has like a 13% strikeout rate. That's the problem. That's the problem with Vasquez, especially against these good hitting teams. I could see a lot of runs scored in this game. Vasquez numbers aren't too bad. Why is he in the minors? Why did they bring in JP Sears? Well, look at the strikeout numbers. That's what they're scared of there. So I like the over in that one. So it's the Rockies on the road in a hitter's park. Give me the under. Seattle's going to have to score 9 to get this one over. That's the way I look at it. I can't. I can't trust the Rockies in that hitter's park in that sleep-inducing park there. That'll be a sleep-inducing series there. Mariners, and of course the Mariners they can't eat either at home, so they'll win. They win games 2-0, 3-0, and I think that's what we're looking at there with the Seattle-Colorado game there. I just after that Des Moines line loss yesterday, I just can't back the Giants. Even I know it's Webb, but Webb over his past 6 starts ERA just over 3.5. St. Louis in the better recent form. But, man, you got Giants as a home fave in this big price range of $1.50 or higher. They're 12-13, losing 11.5 units. So they have not been profitable in this role as a big favorite. So I can only look at St. Louis with nothing to play for. Actually, they're tied with the Giants, believe it or not. They tied them yesterday. These teams both have – everyone above them have to lose, and they have to win out. So it's pretty much these teams are pretty much out of it. Not mathematically, but you kind of want to get – go ahead.
Is Colorado? Are they worse? Are they worse than the White Sox last year? 43-113, or are they better?
They got that win against the Angels. They won 2 of 3 against the Angels. So that they won't be.
McCade Brown taking Hill today.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a letdown. Yeah, letdown spot for the Rockies after
has a letdown spot after a win.
After clinching not being the worst team in baseball. That's
interesting take.
Yeah, the Diamondbacks believe. There are believers there. Of course, Dodger fans also show up to Arizona too. So I don't know. They're going to add tickets there. Yeah, they need the money.
They're game back. I mean,
yeah.
And good for them. Listen, Gallen stunk. Burns got hurt. You traded away 2 guys.
Earl Kelly.
I mean, exactly. Well, just the batters. I was talking about Naylor and Suarez and other pieces, right? You trade away some other spots. Then you trade your number 2 starter. Bro, Al's face looks like like that smile from that movie. Look, he just frozen.
What's that European guy? What's his name? Mr. Burns? What's his name? I forgot the guy from the
Mr. Bean?
Mr. Bean, yeah, he looks like Mr. Bean.
I always worry about get frozen. And you're like in the mid speech, or you got like one eye open. You're like, and then you're frozen. And I hit a Rockies. Oh my goodness! But Arizona, I mean, come on, good for them to still be in the playoff hunt. The game back. He's back. Here he is.
There he is. He's back. Now we got the chest shot now from El Nino. It's like he's been lifting. Must have been lifting. Those basketball arms are now turning into muscular arms.
Well, actually, did find out as my new doctor thinks I was misdiagnosed with my hernia there. So I don't know what the hell's going on, but I guess start doing some push-ups again.
Yeah, I think
my internet won't seem to work, so we're trying the Wi-Fi. See,
there you go.
I think what you call it, the 4G, 5G, whatever.
There you go. It works. Whatever G is working, it's working now. Yeah, I think El Nino's discovered creatine. To be honest with you, there we go. There you go. I think Houston's very live in me in this series because they just got out of Houston, right? They just get out of Houston. You don't want, things have been going bad there. Athletics against righties, though, just 22-32, losing 10 years. I didn't like the way they closed that series. They have not been playing very well, these Athletics. I think they're peaking downward now after that real strong stretch. And also, please note this, with Detroit and Cleveland playing each other, the Astros are going to gain ground on someone in this wild card race. Remember, they're tied with Cleveland, one back of Detroit. So Houston has a lot to play for here because they can, as they win, someone's going to lose that they're chasing. So I think there's a lot to play for Houston. I don't think it's a doom and gloom. Hey, this is the end of the year road trip. I think, hey, we have.
Oh, they're definitely in it. I mean, listen, Toronto's playing the Red Sox who are ahead of them. So I mean, everybody's playing somebody there, except for the Yanks are playing the White Sox. I don't know how that worked out. But.
Yep. So in my eyes, I just see Houston with something to play for, and I think they'll come in not the doom and gloom. Hey, we just got swept by the Mariners. Our season's over. No, we still have a path to make the playoffs. Okay, because the teams that we're chasing are playing each other. So if we just win 3, we are in the wild card, right? And then have to close business at the end of the final series.
It's just you just look at that number; they're not even favored. I mean, it's a pick 'em, like not even any urgency where you think, all right, they got to kind of win this one. Minus 115. This is a pick.
Yeah, but I think that's the market just saying, their season's over. They got swept by the Mariners. I'm just trying to look at the other way. Hey, if as a manager, you got to talk.
They're in the playoffs right now.
They're in the playoffs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that I think the doom and gloom. The Seattle their season's over. Houston's toast. They got swept. No, they're not. Look at the standings and look who's playing each other. It's a total difference. And more importantly, look how bad the Athletics have been playing. Right, they're not that peak form they were a few weeks ago. So
do you do a doom or gloom must-win playoff parlay of your life? Reds, Mets, Arizona, Houston. Come on, that's going like 3-2. Like you put the Red Sox. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't even just go one way there because the Cubs are still kind of fighting off the Padres with a stick. The Padres are like, we can catch the Dodgers in the West, right?
Yeah. Well, I think more eyes are on the Cubs, to be honest with you. Because if the Cubs go 500 and the Padres.
The Cubs and Dodgers have the same record.
Yeah, but
why wouldn't you look at the team in front of you in their own division?
Because the Padres have the tiebreaker on the Cubs. The Dodgers have the tiebreaker on the Padres. So that's the reason.
I get it. But I mean, if you're going to catch the Cubs, you're going to catch the Dodgers, I think.
One team at a time. I think they're trying to get I think that the ownership needs those home gates, those 3 home wild card games at home because they're, the ownership situation there. They don't have any money in San Diego, so they really need. Like I said, if they get home field, I think there'll be envelopes given to the coaching staff. that's how bad they need the money. To be honest with you.
What are they gonna give them? Coupons? They don't give out any money. They've
Oh,
already
yeah.
they gave out all their money. They don't have any extra money to give
Well,
out.
they're going to have three playoff home dates. That's a lot of gate there. That's a lot of gate receipts. That's a lot of money. I forgot how much major league teams make. Look at how much Major League Baseball teams make per home dates. That's a lot, significant amount there. So I think that's important for the franchise there is to get those home dates there. And yeah, they catch Dodgers. That's good, but you got to catch one team first. You own the tiebreaker on the Cubs. You don't on the Dodgers. So I think that's what they're chasing. But realistically, I think they're chasing that dream because the Cubs got the Mets, right? So, and of course, it's not easy for the Dodgers facing the D-back. Dodgers could easily get swept in this series, So, well, I guess Anaheim is where you go to retire. Kai Hendricks is going to hang him up. So Hendricks will hang him up. Charlie Morton got signed by Atlanta. So I couldn't believe that. I said Morton gets signed. So I don't know why, but he's there. Yeah, so I like Houston in that spot here. Athletics, as I said here, 22-32 at home against righty starters, losing 10 units. And Houston against these bad bullpens, 24-14 on the road, facing a team with a bullpen ERA of 4.2 or higher, returning 10 units. And they do hit 261 against lefty starters. So I just think the cards are in there. Also, Athletics in very poor hitting form. Don't like the way they close out that last series. So there you go. So yeah, Morton back. Atlanta. I don't know what Atlanta thinks. I think they somehow think they're still in it. I guess they cut. They're picking up all these scraps here. I guess it's kind of like
they picked up Charlie Morton just now.
Yeah, they just picked up Charlie. I don't know what they think. I think their math. I don't know how the math works. I mean, it's like eating Bar-S hot dogs. The 99-cent hot dogs at Walmart. You're getting all the nasty scraps. Nasty scraps. No, I don't know. I don't know what the story is, but that's just the cheapest meat you could put in a hot dog. Bar-S. That's what you're getting. The cheap eats from Atlanta.
All right. Well, all right, Atlanta. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, that doesn't make much sense. I mean, they made questionable moves all year, so might as well finish off with
hold on a second. Wasn't he on Atlanta this year?
Yeah, no, he was on Detroit.
No, I mean he was on them.
Yeah,
before.
Maybe. Yeah, he was with them before. I think it's just ceremonial, I guess. That's. I guess they're going to give him a ceremonial start. I don't know what their plans are because he does have a lot of strong ties to Atlanta. So,
he started with Atlanta back in 2008. Then he went to Baltimore this year, and he's probably going to do it just to retire. I mean, makes sense.
It makes sense to go and retire. I mean, Morton was probably ready for
he spent 4 years in Pittsburgh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. But before that, he was on 4 years in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Then he went to the free agent.
Yep.
So, he doesn't want to go back. He doesn't want to go back to Pittsburgh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years at Pittsburgh. He's like, I'm not retiring a crappy Pirate. I'm going to go retire.
The owner doesn't want to pay him. That's really what it comes down to.
I'll go retire a Brave.
Retire a Brave. Braves will do it. Follow Lance Lynn to the Savannah Bananas. Who knows? But anyway, so Morton over there to there for Atlanta. All right, we got you through our sports. Check out the YouTube channel for our WNBA. We got the 2-3 zone. And of course, Ramon debuted Night Moves overnight, the Prince of Darkness. 2 a.m. Eastern. 2 a.m. Eastern. Ramon, I want to do a late night overnight show. I'm going to be like all the late night guys. I said, all right, do it late night. So if you're up at 3 a.m., 2 a.m. Eastern, I think it should for 2 a.m. Eastern. Start tune into the Night Moves with Ramon. We just launched it yesterday. Also depends. Yesterday if you're in Southern California or in Pacific time. So our new 2 a.m. Eastern show overnight with the Prince of Darkness, Ramon himself. Check it out. Night Moves. He's got picks from the WNBA as well as its crew from the 2-3 zone. Now it's time for our Parlay Pro segment where our caps give it a parlay, team player prop, game of the future. We got NFL and college football lines out. We'll see what they've got. Start with Sean.
Yeah, I got no MLB. I got one MLB up. I said before, I don't want to just give a game out for whatever. I said that yesterday. I'm going to say it today. I'm not. I mean, my favorite. I don't know if I have a favorite. I mean, favorite you got to go pay $20 for. I don't know. I don't even know what to give you. Braves run line again. I'm not running the play today. I'm getting ready for football. I'm getting, getting
Anything
a lot of
for
football.
football? You can give a football. Have you got a football for him?
Yeah. What can I give him for football?
One of your early line moves before.
Yeah, but they've moved already. I mean, ECU is 4 to 5.5. Virginia was what 8.5, 7. I mean, I guess the over still in playing Virginia. You want to do Virginia over? You can do that.
That's been the play all year. I mean, I couldn't believe there was a 49 last week. I mean, they almost put up 49 themselves. I mean, it's just I don't get it.
Maybe you know what? How about Illinois? Illinois looked like crap
There you go.
last week. Go Illinois.
USC 1-8 as a road favorite. They didn't cover against Purdue. They did not cover the 21. Yep, I like that one too. On over to Al Ninos.
Yeah, I actually like this card today. Are we doing the parlay segment?
The parlay section, yeah, parlay purple segment, yep.
Okay, yeah. So I'll go with a -1 parlay here. You could just money line them on the parlay, but again, if it's single team, definitely -1s here. I'll go Reds. I'll go Braves and Blue Jays.
There you go. There from Al Ninos. The ones I like here, give me the Red Sox, the two dog parlay, Red Sox, and the D-backs. All right, we got you through our parlay pro segment. Now it's time to see what our cappers have for sale over at Tony's Picks. Big baseball card day, but heading to a big week of action from NFL, college football. Still a ways to get to NHL. NHL October 7th, I believe, is the puck drop there. But if you click the link in the description, you'll land right on Tony'sPicks.com. That's our handicapper site where we have our best bets and premiums. And we can see Sean has put together an impressive year over at Tony's Picks, documented results there on the site. And of course, let's see, Sean put together 4,410 units of profit document over at Tony's Picks based on $100 unit wager size. Sean, what's for sale on the site?
MLB for today. We got a little MLB today. 1-1, yes, I did hit the Braves. Did lose the Ravens there. But listen, 9 college, 9 NFL already up for the weekend. Get the weekly pass. I'm the weekly pass guy. I'm just telling you, get on board early. Lines move. They do. I like to get them early. So there's the 7-day pass. And as like everybody says, you want a 2-for-1? Because I'm not going to have a bunch of NHL and NBA right out of the gate. Why am I going to do that when I'm winning money in the other sports? I'm not going to jump into that stuff. So pair me up down the road and I'll make a couple bucks having a good year. Number 1 there. So got to be doing something right.
Absolutely. Number 1 in baseball, number 2 in baseball, number 1 overall. So Sean's been red hot. College hoops as well. We'll get ready for college hoops in less than 2 months away. So get on board here with Sean. Long-term subscription available. Remember that 1-month pass covers you well into the NL and ALCS when you get that 1-month pass. Because playoff baseball is next week, as well as the NFL and college football. So a lot to go on, not to bet here. So get on board with Sean over at Tony's Picks. Promo code TonyT will save you that 15% off. All right, we'll see what El Ninos has got for sale. El Ninos here off to a really good start here in NFL. We'll see what's rolling on with Al for today. Let me get the screens up here. El Ninos, what do you got for sale?
Yeah, I got a 3-pack in the MLB, as I was saying earlier, at least a few plays on the card today. So got that 3-pack there. Got my best bet, which is included in that 3-pack. Only 3 plays up so far. So if you want to check that out, go ahead. I also got one of my early plays there, as you can see, for the NFL. If you want to hop on that line, it'll be playable as long as it's up there. But yeah, this one I'm expecting to move. So either hop on that one early, but yeah, it might not be up there by the time Sunday comes around. So definitely another good reason to hop on one of those long-term 2-for-1 capper passes. You always get the best or the early numbers at least. And use that promo code TonyT to save yourself 15% at checkout.
That's right. There you go. El Ninos over at Tony's Picks. The 1-day passes up there. Just to let you know that all of our 1-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit or amount purchased will be credited back to your account for site credits. That's profit guarantee there. Get on board with El Ninos. You can see the plays that are up there. Long-term subscriptions. Some of our cappers like to play these early NFL college football numbers. So get them early when you get a long-term subscription. You can see 3, 7, 30 sports pass. Get on board there with El Ninos 1 year as well. You can also get the rest of the season pass from El Ninos over at Tony's Picks, available right now. And remember, the promo code TonyT will save you that 15% off. All right. I've got a best bet right now from baseball. Also a play from, I didn't get to the 3-pack today, but I have 2 plays up there. One for me from a best bet here from Major League Baseball. Another one up there that's available individually on the pick ticker. Or again, so 2 premiums for me from baseball. Have a great year in Major League Baseball. So get on board with me over at Tony's Picks. And remember the promo code Tony T at checkout will knock off that 15% off. All right, guys, with you here on the Tony's Morning Show every day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. We greatly appreciate that. If you happen to miss any of our shows, just head on over to our YouTube channel. You'll be able to watch a replay of our live shows up there. All you have to do is hit this live tab, and you'll be able to watch the replay of our morning show. Also, we just debuted a new show on the Tony Picks YouTube channel. It's called Night Move, the Prince of Darkness, Ramon, 2 a.m. Eastern Time, right when all the games are over and things have settled down. He comes in, tells you all the night moves, gives you all the picks covers the entire card here. There. So Night Moves with Ramon Scott every day on the Tony YouTube channel, 2 a.m. Eastern Time. So check out the replay or check it out live, wherever you're at. If you're a night owl, whether you're on the West Coast, that's only 11 o'clock on the West Coast. You can check it in. Ramon will try to get some cappers on there. I can't guarantee we'll have guys there on the 2 a.m. show, but they are invited to join. If you have insomnia or you want to give out your plays, the cappers can come on and join. But it's going to be we'll make the attempt to try to get some cappers on there. So we'll always try. So check us out there on that on our new show, Night Moves with Ramon, on the Tony Picks YouTube channel. Just check out the replay, a complete game rundown with picks, and I think he's also giving props on every game too. So check it out there if you would. Happy Hour, Rod hosts the Happy Hour here Monday through Friday here at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So check it out, the Happy Hour, 5 p.m. Eastern Time with Ron and his crew there up on the Happy Hour. So lots of great content there. You can also hit the video tab. You'll find videos from yours truly. And of course, we are now clipping Ramon's videos. So you could actually, if you happen to want to check out an individual game, we have clipped Ramon's videos, and you can check them out here on our on-demand section. So the WNBA has been covered by Ramon, and individual game coverage as well from Ramon from his show. And then, of course, Chris with his home run hit list is up there right now. I've already started my college football, 5 to start it here. So I got a lot of the nooners up there for you. So individual deep dives on these games, or you could just watch the compilation video. You make the choice. Deep dives from all the baseball for today. Check that one out. And the 2-3 zone crew is back today. We got WNBA playoffs, so you need some WNBA. Us 3, we don't cover it here, so you can check it out on our YouTube channel. We got Rod, Justin, and Ron Crawford on the 2-3 zone. Of course, keep an eye for Ron Crawford for those late night KBO picks from Ron Crawford. You got to get a winner overnight. Check out Ron Crawford. He's set to roll here from on the show. Also, Mills contributes to us as well on our YouTube channel. And of course, El Nino's with his dog of the day videos, looking for those 3 dogs. Hit the shorts tab, even more content there on the shorts. El Nino's with the -1 and more. So check it out there. Brian also contributed to our YouTube shorts. So lots of great content, guys. Make sure you check us out on the YouTube. Of course, Sean, we got you here in the mornings. Occasionally you'll pop it on that Happy Hour.
Yeah, probably more with the baseball playoffs afternoon kind of stuff. I'm more of a morning, got to power out everything, morning style. And then, I don't know. Ooh, again, playoff stuff like that, it's easier to come into something exciting. I'm not coming into crappy NBA. I don't know who's playing. WNBA is a joke to me. I don't take that serious. So I need a sport I could tell you to do things on, and that would be baseball playoffs.
That's right. So we got the Happy Hour. We have this one. I don't know. We'll see Sean at 2 a.m. Eastern, but we'll see him here on these mornings. The night moves with the Prince of Darkness.
I mean, that's the late one. I'm a little earlier. Usually, I'm usually heading in around like 1:30 to bed. Actually, it'd be 2 o'clock because if it's 1:30 here in Central. So yeah. Who knows? I'll get Ramona.
Maybe you might put Ramona pop in there on the night moves. The new show, Night Moves, 2 a.m. Eastern time. Once all the games are done and settled, Ramon comes in here and gets the card for you and shows you all the moves and try to beat the number. You guys like to get those early bets in. Ramon will be there. We also are clipping them, as you saw there. They're up on the YouTube channel as well, so you can watch them individually there. And of course, El Nino's got you here in the mornings. We catch here on some of the Happy Hour, and maybe you also like to hang around the darkness with Ramon. I know it's 2 a.m. there in your time zone there for the Night Move show.
Yeah, well, my sleep schedule is all over the place. So it's I can't remember the last time I got an actual full night's sleep. So who knows? It's definitely an option. And yeah, shout out to that new show. Definitely something new to look out for. And hey, if you like hitting those lines early overnight, definitely something to tune into for sure. Go check that one out. Yeah, back at it with my -1 there. If you want to go check that out, and I think as soon as he's done uploading all of Ramon's videos, I think he'll get to my RBI props. So keep an eye out for that as well. Got some RBIs for everyone if you want to check those out.
That's right. Check it out, Nito. So that's an RBI prop coming up here. We got a lot of work here doing. Our crew works overnight getting these videos up for you guys because we're going to add a big load with Ramon's individual clip videos there. So a lot of great content over on this channel. Just getting even larger and larger. Appreciate everyone's contributions. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. We greatly appreciate that as well. All right, guys. Any closing thoughts before we close it out?
I guess those push-ups are paying off. Still holding my phone up.
There we go. Anything, Sean?
Just because you got to win in baseball doesn't mean you're winning today.
Nope, doesn't. And as I always remind everybody, it's very tough to win September baseball. These players have been playing 27 games every 30 days for the last 6 months. So it's not just the physical fatigue, it's the mental fatigue of baseball. September baseball is a tough grind. That's why you see these teams. That's why you see a lot of teams tank down the stretch and things don't make sense. Like the Mets get swept by the Nationals. Well, sometimes you got a team full of prospects facing a team that's well constructed. They've been playing hard 27 games for 30 days. So it's a tough route there for some of these players. I kind of reminds me a little bit of the Belmont Stakes, where you got those tired 3-year-old horses and you get those fresh shooters they throw into the Belmont Stakes there, right to there. So we'll see that as well. Anything you had to say, Al? They still hold the creatine's working good for you, right?
I guess so. I might have to give the push-ups a rest today after this. But
I get a workout there from Malnitas. All right. Well, we'll get to it there. We're going to wake up. Bye, guys. You guys making a winning day. We're back tomorrow here on the Tony 6 Morning Show.